Hi, I'm going to show you how to make your own traps for fruit flies and fruit gnat or fungus gnats that won't get in the way and is very safe for the home. And so what I do, I'm outside right now, but this is my little mint plant. I'm going to eventually bring it in, and I don't want it to get fruit flies and fungus gnats. So what I buy is this Tanglefoot Tingle Trap Sticky Coating. Okay, if you can see that. It's pretty cheap. I don't remember the exact price of it. But I use this because whenever I bring plants inside, there's always something that comes in with them. So outside, there'll be like no issue with them because there's predators that will eat the insects. However, inside there aren't predators. So if you have an issue with fruit flies and fungus gnats, this is one of the things that I do. And so I'm going to use this, and then I need some scissors, and I'm going to make these little, they look like little signs, right? So I'm going to use some cardboard and some kebabs sticks. So if your Tanglefoot comes in a box, you can use this. Mine actually showed up in a bubble wrap container, which I will find a use for some other hack or something like that. So what I do is I take one of these strips, okay, and I'm going to take, hold on, I'm going to take one of these kebabs, and I'm going to cut the corrugated cardboard. Now, when you cut the corrugated cardboard, if you can see this, you have to find the right end, the right side, that where you're going to slip the kebabs through one of those holes. Okay, you can make this as large as you want to. I just find it easier if you make it narrow, like a narrow strip, so you don't get it stuck on your plants. So like I could put it easily right here, you know, and it's not going to, the Tanglefoot's not going to stick onto the leaves of my plant, which is what I don't want to happen. So I cut my little strip, right? And I can actually, I'm going to put the kebab through the hole first, okay? I don't have a production studio to help me with this, okay? And I just slide it through. I'm just sliding it through the box. And you can look at my pretty mint plant while I do that. So I have the whole little box part, and then I have this. And I'm just going to cut it equal lengths on both sides. And I tried like lining them up and doing like a bunch at once. However, then trying to navigate your scissors through the box at the same time is pretty challenging. Okay, so then I have my piece of cardboard cut to this. Now, I tried using paper. If you use paper, just like regular paper, and you put the Tanglefoot on it, it curls up on the edges and it's a big mess. And I tried using index cards and just taping it to the back, which works fine, but this is way easier. And then I'm also using the materials that came to me sometimes. So like this, you know, I bought something, it came in the box, it was free. I didn't have to go buy index cards for that. But having some kind of heavy cardstock so it doesn't roll on the edges is very helpful. It's more tidy. If you wanted to paint it green or something so it kind of like hides it, you could do that too, but I wouldn't waste my time, because once I coat it with Tanglefoot, I'm going to put it in the plant, and when it's all full of insects, I'm going to slide this off and put a new one on. But what I want to say, some tips to do, is don't put Tanglefoot on the bottom here, like on one, at least one side, a little bit here, or maybe a little bit at the top. That way you can slide it off and use the stick again. So I don't want to have to throw the whole stick away. So you could probably use this for a while until eventually the kebab will start to like get soft and fall apart. But hopefully by then you've gotten rid of all of the fungus gnats and fruit flies. This works better with fruit flies and fungus gnats, but it does work with fungus gnats. Now, if you're doing it for fungus gnats specifically, I would do the part that's not coated at the top, you know, so you can hold it and pull it off to do a new one. just because fungus gnats tend to hang out really close to the soil. You'll probably get more luck that way. And you might even slide it down longer or have a longer strip of it so that's closer to the soil. Okay, when you water it, you want to try not to water the cardboard, because then it won't be as sticky. It will still be sticky. You can't, like, you get this on your hands and you're going to be washing your hands all day long and it doesn't really come off. So then what I'm going to do is see if I can actually coordinate this. I've never made a video before. This is my first video, so don't be mean. Be nice. Okay, so then I'm just going to coat this, right? I'm going to coat it. Off camera for a second. You can look at my plants. This is a little work area that I have. And some of the fibers from the brush that comes with it are kind of coming off on it. So if I'm really obsessed about it, I can get a little bit more of this stuff. And you can see it looks kind of like rubber cement, but it's not rubber cement. Rubber cement's not going to work because rubber cement eventually dries, whereas Tanglefoot does not dry. Okay. So on this one, I'm worried about fruit flies more than fungus gnats, so I'm going to leave a little dry area at the top so I can slide it off later. And all I'm going to do is tuck it in. Okay, and by the end of the day, they'll probably have at least a few, but I'm outside, there won't be as many as inside. So you can do this with all of your houseplants, and then when you have guests coming over and you don't want it to look nasty, you could get rid of them really fast. Throw the cardboard part that's full of flies away, keep the kebab for another time. So again, all you need for this project is the Tanglefoot, and I'm sure you can find it on a variety of sites. I found it, forgive me, I found it on Walmart.com. I can never find this anywhere I've looked. I keep my eyes open for it. I never see it anywhere else. And this will last a really long time. I bought a couple cans because it doesn't really expire. So this is definitely helpful. It's not, I don't put it around my outdoor plants because I don't want to catch everything. And the fruit flies and fungus gnats outside, unless you're infested, are food for the spiders and other things. So, but if you're infested, then you need to be the predator. All right. Hopefully this was helpful to you. And again, like, I've tried paper, I've tried index cards. The index cards takes an extra step of having to tape it onto the back of the side, of one side at least. And it costs money for the index cards. The paper, most people have some just scrap paper from bills or whatever that would be shredded or whatever, and you can use that, but it rolls around like one of those sticky fly traps. I don't like it, and I think that and that also takes a step of taping it to the back. This one, you just slide it through and it's so snug, it's not going anywhere unless you push it. So hopefully this is helpful to you, and have a great day.